The following videos will show why Daniel's son is not the Karate Kid. It was December 19th, 1982 when John Lawrence of the Cobra Kai, a senior in high school, remained undefeated his entire junior year, faced Daniel's son, and at the critical moment, 2-2, Daniel's son uses an illegal crane kick and sends Johnny to the mat. Fast forward to present day, Johnny is still on that mat, living a solitude life, alone, broken and by himself, without family or loved ones. On his way to work, we're introduced to his new soon-to-be student Miguel as he looks on, looking at his strange neighbor. As Johnny travels the valley doing random gutter jobs and TV repairs, he goes to dinner at a late-night convenience store with cold, old, and dirty pizza. Poor John Lawrence of the Cobra Kai is forced to go into a Mr. Miyagi scenario where he defends the young boy he saw earlier that day that was from his neighborhood. After being arrested and being bailed out by his stepfather who mistreated and abused him his entire life, he rips up the check to buy his way out of his life, and he says, "I would rather be homeless." There and then, John Lawrence and his true virtue is shown as he is weak and vulnerable and decides to go for a ride to the only place where he knew where he was the best around. So he tries to drive through to the All Valley tournament parking lot, but he is faced with the facts and he's remembering flashbacks of that night and that kick in his face that changed his entire life from everything and every moment that followed after. And he stands there looking at his former self being choked by his sensei, John Kreese, truly seeing what second place feels like even now, 20 years later. And in a split second, his car is blindsided just like as he was back on tournament day, and he's forced to go to LaRusso Autos, the place of where all of his suffering is from, to get his vehicle. He tries to go in disguise, but Daniel's son, Daniel LaRusso, the king of the All Valley tournaments, he kicks the competition, and even yet still, he is chauvinistic and arrogant and cocky with his success over John Lawrence then and now still, and offers to pay for the damages done to his vehicle. John only waits for a moment as Daniel returns with a bonsai tree as he gives to all of his customers with a smirk and grin reflective of his greed and his still vengeance that he had back then and still now for this sensei of all karate, John Lawrence of the Cobra Kai. John sees Sam LaRusso, Daniel's daughter, and realizes that she, another LaRusso, was part of his destruction, the only thing he had left with his car. So as he takes the bonsai outside in the parking lot, he throws it down, decides to take that check together and put it back into a dojo as he recreates the Cobra Kai. And once again, John Lawrence will become the Karate Kid as he embodies all of his experience and now will become the Mr. Miyagi of the new series, the Karate Kid, also known as the Cobra Kai series. Once again, guys, let me know what you think of my theory, and I will have episode 2 of the Cobra Kai breakdown and analysis of John Lawrence and Daniel LaRusso. Once again, thank you so much. Don't forget to leave a follow, like, comment, and subscribe.